Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matter to we the people. According to Democrats, Stacey Abrams is a sore loser threatening our democracy. David Rutz from the Free Beacon reports, failed Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams has said at least a dozen times since her loss in November that she was cheated out of a victory and the result was rigged by Republican Governor Brian Kemp when he was Secretary of State. Abrams has called Kemp's 2018 win tainted and an erosion of our democracy, said we don't know what really happened because of voter suppression, and even declared we won a race she lost by more than 54,000 votes. She has gone on a national media tour since her defeat and never been pressed on her claims, but Democrats and liberal media members thrashed Donald Trump when he questioned the integrity of 2016 race before it was over. He infamously remarked at his third debate with Hillary Clinton that he would keep you in suspense over respecting the election results. Clinton and running mate Tim Kaine said Trump was acting like a sore loser, and Clinton said Trump's potential lack of respect for the results was a direct threat to our democracy. Clinton has since said Abrams should have won the election because she was deprived of the votes she otherwise would have won, but they don't exactly state how she was deprived of the votes. And they keep talking about voter suppression. I remember a few months ago, Harvard actually released a study on voter suppression and ID laws and stuff like that, saying that it has absolutely no effect on, there's no significant evidence showing that it has an effect on the outcome of elections. But I'm gonna go back to the report. Then President Barack Obama said Trump's rhetoric was dangerous, telling one rally, when you try to sow the seeds of doubt in people's minds and the legitimacy of our elections that undermines our democracy, his former senior advisor David Axelrod feared Trump supporters wouldn't accept the loss of, and called it frightening for our democracy. Then Republican strategist Steve Smith, who predicted Clinton would receive more than 400 electoral votes at one point, said in 2016 it was a moment of clear and present danger to our congressional order. Abrams' claim that her defeat was unfair have not been fact-checked by mainstream media outlets. Several simply called the race marred by voter-suppressed charges, although the Free Beacon, National Review, the Weekly Standard, and the Washington Examiner have shown such extreme charges are unsubstantiated. So let's go to the video.
Cliff said, she lost. I'm like, no, I just didn't win. Because we don't know what really happened because of the miasma of voter suppression.
To say you won't respect the results of the election, that is a direct threat to our democracy.
Was the election in Georgia statewide a free and fair election?
It was not a free and fair election.
There's a word for that. It's called sore loser.
Will I say that this election was not tainted? I will not say that.
I think it's a disqualifying moment. It's a moment of clear and present danger to our constitutional order.
And I will not concede because the erosion of our democracy is not right.
When you jeopardize this event from ever happening again, that's it. We can all stop feeling bad about the fact that you are never, ever getting invited back.
We had this little election back in 2018. I do have one very affirmative statement to make. We won.
It is dangerous to the country that he's questioning fundamentally the fairness of this democracy.
The process was not fair. I can't say that empirically I won, but I will never know because we did not have a fair fight.
A large number of voters who supported him are going to believe what he's saying, and they're not going to accept the result. And I think that's very frightening for our democracy.
5 months later, do you still feel like your opponent won through voter suppression?
Yes.
When you try to sow the seeds of doubt in people's minds about the legitimacy of our elections, that undermines our democracy.
And so in response to what I believe was a stolen election, and I'm not saying they stole it from me, they stole it from the voters of Georgia.
Some people are sore losers, and, we just got to keep going.
Until you win an election, you haven't won an election.
We live in a Orwellian nightmare. We live in a Orwellian nightmare.